Happy Monday, darlings. So, how was your Monday? My Monday was actually very, very, very busy. It was unusually busier for a Monday. So much antics and dramatics, and, well, yeah, energy consumed. Let me see. I mean, I felt like it was hot already, so that was already like energy being consumed, period. But oof, other stuff, life stuff, it's just adding to that mix. Anywho, we are now on our episode 7. Episode 7 is too hot to handle. It is the last episode before, mm, the finale, or the finale. Well, the last episode to the last episode. The one before the last episode. I don't know. Anyway, so this one is called Defective Detective. We have, again, two players heading to the beach to meet two new rivals. And you know what happens when there's like two new arrivals, right? People get tempted. Ooh. Well, it is that kind of show. So anyway, good mornings are in order for this group of horny landlubbers. Or is it? I mean, you look on the screen and it's like everybody's got a long face. Well, except for Isaac, who should still be reeling from shocking everyone with his bed switcheroo from Courtney onto Yasmin and now onto Hannah. But for how long? That cat is itchy and he wants to scratch, honey. And Louis said it best. It's very fucking awkward right now. I mean, how else would you say it, right? How else would you say it? And so Hannah and Isaac were put on the spot, obviously, which is to be expected. But Hannah is straight out the gate not going to apologize. Like, she has that big IDGF energy about anyone, and she's taking that all the way to the bank trying to save face. Girl. Oh no. Oh no. Now, if you were just to apologize, I think it wouldn't be so bad, but yeah, about that. I guess she's really just gonna dig all of her toes in and pretend like, it doesn't bother her. But hey, whatevs. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself. And Isaac, for his part, he's straight up just running with his F-boy mentality, and that's that. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Moving on ahead. Lana does cut through the awkwardness because she brought everyone out of this awkward funk by letting everybody know that a new arrival or arrivals have come. First up, we have Lindsay, and she has chosen to go on a date with just recently rehabilitated F-boy Louis. Oh snap. Looks like this should be a great old test for Christina. I'm just saying. Or is it for Louis? For both. Second is Bryce, who has chosen to go on a date with Elise, who may have just been given a chance to get out of her situationship with old Uncle Alex because she admits it herself. She likes to run to the next big thing. Wow, wow, wow. It is so funny, though, how Christine tells Louis to put on his ugliest outfit for his date with his new gal, Lindsay. I mean, does Christine really have anything to worry about, though? I mean, Lindsay is, as how Louis has just described his type to be, 5'3", big booty, big boobs. I mean, That shouldn't take much to scoop out old Louis, right? But hey, who are we to try and test their emotional connection? Right, Lana? As for Lisa's date, Bryce, she describes her Achilles heel to be tall, muscly, and Australian. And do you know what Lana had up her sleeve? Exactly what Elise had just described. And he is ready to let loose. Alex, you better be on your knees praying Elise doesn't try to cross past the boundaries you both have as a couple. Or you can take Lana's offer in door number 2, which is to switch with another partner without incurring negative points towards them. Choices. Is it a deal or no deal? Is the price right? Well, let's continue to find out, shall we? So we are on our first date of the day, which is Elise and Bryce is like a Channing Tatum clone, which is bonus points for Elise. I mean, the woman is like practically drooling. And she's fidgeting in excitement. Oi, Elise, can't you at least play hard to get, girl? Chase nuts. Louis, for his part, still hopes to stay true to Christine. Except if his date, Lindsay, has massive boobs, that is. LOL on that one. I mean, what do we expect from Louis anyhow? Louis, slick Rick, little Louis. And Lindsay is definitely laying out the flirt thick. Even after Louis has told her that he's booed up with Christine, Lindsay is undeterred, honey. She tells Louis that she always gets what she wants, and right now, she's got her eyes set on Louis. Ooh, rawr. Back to Christine and Alex, who has the opportunity to either pull out their partners from their date or to let them continue on with their dates. Well, it seems Christine has learned from her experience in the retreat because she pulled Louis out of his date and sent in Dre instead. Wahoos! Finally, a resident detective is now going on a date. I mean, he's been such an angel. Hello. He is over the moon, a resident detective. I am so happy for him. As for Alex, he actually tells Lana he trusts Elise, but is he right though? I mean, I got my fingers and all my toes crossed for you, buddy, because Elise is quite taken by her bride. So now we get back to Louis and Lindsay, who are so close to actually be swapping salivas until Louis, thank goodness, noticed Detective Dre, from the corner of his eye. Walking up to them, whew, talk about saved by the Dre. Still, I got my eyes on Louis since you know how he's such a slick Rick. Let's see if he actually tells Christine about his juggling Lindsay's melons. As for Christine, she's absolutely giddy on like cloud 9 that Louis is off his date and back in her arms. But he's still gotta come clean though with that juggling act he just did. But I don't think he's going to. Louis, you almost had me fooled. Almost. I cannot believe, though, that Christine is the one apologizing that she didn't trust Louis on his date with Lindsay. Like, girl, you need to learn to ask the hard questions. Jeez. And of course, Detective Dre is asking now the hard questions, trying to peel the layers of Lindsay, and she's at least honest that he's not her usual type, but his energy is vibing with her, so maybe she can overlook the height thing. I'm just saying. Or will she? But wait. What the heck has happened during Elise and Bryce's date? Like, I just forgot about them. Bryce does not mince words, letting Alex know that he chose Elise for a reason. And he's definitely on a mission to get to know her more. Wow, Bryce. Bold. Very bold. However, the silver lining is that Elise is completely taken by Alex, who is equally smitten with Elise. And he even let slip that they are now in a relationship. Wow. Well, that was slick. And because of that, they are rewarded with a green light. Kissy, kissy, little bunnies. So the sun's already set, but We haven't seen Dre and Lindsay shadow anywhere near the villa. Did the waves take those two flirtatious bunnies off to a sunset over yonder? And speak of the naughty devils, the twosome are actually back from the date and ready to spill the beans and the tea and everything else they can spill. I'm just saying. So Dre starts off by sharing that his date went well and he has no complaints, and Christine is curious about Lindsay and Dre's date, and of course Louis' date with Lindsay as well. Lindsay, ever the clever little mix that she is, spills that though her connection with Dre emotionally went well, her physical connection with Louis is deeper and she had more fun with Louis. And you didn't need to be in the group to feel that there's something more that went on between Lindsay and Louis, and they're both playing coy. And although Louis is still sweating balls, hoping that Lindsay doesn't spill any saucy thing to Christine, Detective Dre has decided to shoot his shot, and Lindsay is a willing catcher. Let's just hope she's forgotten the little juggling she did with Louis, though, or else he'll be roasting on a pit, courtesy of Christine and the rest of the group. So, that leaves us with, did they or didn't they go and do a little more than the kissy kissy? That is Detective Dre and Lindsay. Well, we will have to wait for the next episode to see how much Detective Dre and Lindsay has cost the group and what Lana has to say about it, because she always has an opinion. And you, my darling dears, know the drill. If you enjoyed this recap, please click that like button, and if you haven't already, do please subscribe to your Auntie Sarsci Royale's channel. And remember, leave grace for others. Stay the fabulous person that you are, because you are all kinds of fabulous. And remember to journey in gratitude. All right, my darlings, I will see you on the next episode, and hopefully it drops soon. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I know I am. So ciao for now. Toodaloo.